मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
उस कंपाउंडर से बाहर से मांगने का टेस्ट गवर्नमेंट
बेचारी कहाँ भी नहीं जाती ना।
ಹಾಂ ಈ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರಿಗೆ ಇದು ಚಾಟ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ.
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ
ಒಂಚೂರು ಬೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು
ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆ ಕಡೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ
ಹೌದಾ? ಹ? ಹೌದಾ? ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ? ಗಾಳಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಮುಖ ಕುಡಿಯುತ್ತೆ, ಗ್ಲೇರ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ?
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ನಾವು ಅಂತ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ನಾವು ಅಂತ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ
ಸರಿ, ಜನ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಏನು ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇಬ್ಬರೇ ಇರಲಿ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ವಿಂಡೋ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ.
ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇಂದ
ಅದೇ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ನಾವು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ
ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ನಾವು ವಿಂಡೋ ಅಂತ
ನೋಡಿ.
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಯಾರು ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ.
ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನೀವು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
No. I welcome all of you to the board. This is a small effort from our side to show how we can fight against the water crisis and make things happen. And we can enrich the water resource as engineers. Basically, if we are to talk that we all have heard about so many things, say where people say that there will be third world war because of the shortage of water and things like that, which is actually a myth. And it's also another face of the coin where we find a lot of floods and things happening, and water floods happening during recent period all over the world, and still we are facing acute shortage of water for drinking and other purposes. So these are the two faces of the coin where we have to face it as a hard reality. all said and done, the fact remains that we do have shortage of water, and that is basically because not because of the population or not because of wasting of water or not because of any other thing what people claim. It is basically because we are mishandling and mismanaging the water what we are having. Just to see, these are all the statistics what we often find in the media, where there is so much of death, these people suffering, and then the fish, tons of fish dying in the sea. All these are happening basically because we are mismanaging the loss of water, and we are not able to contain the issues like climate change, leakages in the building, and improper agriculture technique, T&D loss, and things like that. If we have to ridicule ourselves by talking about improper agriculture techniques, what is that improper agriculture technique? See, whatever excess of water that has been used in the agricultural field will go back to the soil, and plants won't drink water. They are not so thirsty like us or not so greedy like human being, where it will hoard the water by itself and for the next 5 generations. So that's a ridiculous thing what we are talking about. If you pour excess of water in the agricultural field, that will go back to the soil and will charge the groundwater itself, and it will the trees or plants or saplings or seeds will not consume the excess of water. There is no need for us to ration the water there. And if you see increasing population, if population is increased and consuming the more water, the 80% of the consumed water is sent back to the earth as excreta. So that is pushed out. So we can always make use of the same water by treating it and charging it to the earth, so that the water is going back to the society. Of course, the situation like building leakages or climatic change or T&D loss needs to be controlled, because that is man-made situation, and that should be controlled by man only. So the man, I mean, for both sex, so that the other people should not get confused or get angry with me. Okay. So the climate change is one of the major contribution towards shortage of water. And then building leakages. It is observed that the 1 liter of water is absorbed every hour into the structure if it is not properly treated. And that area is within 1 square meter. So that is the kind of estimation that has been made, and that is the amount of loss we will be facing if we allow the leakage to happen in the structure. And T&D loss is another thing, but that doesn't affect the overall performance of the water body, because the leaked water will go back to the soil only and gets recharged, and that can always be retrieved back either by means of well, which is tube well or open well, or by any other situation. The water conflicts or waterborne diseases, sanitation issues, lack of drinking water, dehydration, drinking water, these are all man-made situation. It is not given by the nature. Dehydration of earth and atmosphere is definitely because of the man-made. See, we are talking about extracting the water from atmosphere. If we take out the water from atmosphere, what will happen to the atmosphere? Will it not become arid? If it becomes arid, what all can happen? See, that those consequences have to be studied and should be properly analyzed before we jump into it. It is actually, as engineers, we should arrive at it and not jump into it. Unfortunately, we jump into it. The dehydration of earth is also happening because of 2 reasons. One, we are creating a lot of minus ground structure, below the ground structures, where we do the excavation. In the process of excavating the earth and leaving it open for a longer period, what we are making is the air to pass through the soil and form a situation like gastroenteritis, what happens in the human being, that gets collected in the earth, and when the pressure increases due to the even smaller amount of water entering into the earth, that explodes and creates the cracks and potholes and things like that. It is not the potholes and cracks what we find on the roads are not only because of the poor workmanship of the contractor. It is also because of the explosion or the implosion that is happening inside the earth crust, inside the earth rather, because of the air that would have entered due to the excavation, and the water which comes out as during the rain or any such thing will form a jacket of air which gets exploded, and that results in all these things. The dehydration also happens because of that only, because we are over drawing the water there. Another myth what we are working on is to avoid the water entering into the sea, so that the same water can be used for purpose. It is totally unscientific, because the salinity in the sea will increase if you don't allow this water to go there. This is going for balancing of salinity in the ocean so that the marine life will survive. We are finding a lot of fish and other thing getting destroyed because we are reducing the inflow of fresh water into the ocean. That is one of the major cause for the death of aquatic animals and fauna or whatever we see. This is the same pictorial representation of the same thing what I just mentioned now. Recycle, reuse, and reduce. Regional balancing of water is what today I will be talking about. And reducing or elimination of leakages, rainwater harvesting, water reuse through RO. These are all already known and put to practice. I'm talking about regional balancing of water basically because we are having a water conservation project that is happening in every site above 2030. Or sorry, 30-40, whereas that is also practiced by keeping one drum where the water is collected after passing it through a filter, and again that is led back to the drain most of the time, or used for cleaning the cars or any such thing. But how ridiculous it is when we are losing cusics of water on the road, where the water goes through the drain of open road and reach an unwanted destination. It cannot be recovered, or even if it is recovered, we need to spend on it. And penalizing the site owner for not collecting the rainwater in this 30-40 site or 60-40 site. The regional balancing of water is most important phenomena. What we need to do it. By doing so, we can even make the reverse flow in full. I don't know from which side it is. Can you kindly control that? Since I am not able to see any of you, I would like to know whether I am too fast or rushing through the situation or any such thing. Kindly let me know so that I can do the balancing of that. Okay, coming to the point of today's this agenda, this is regional balancing of water, which is most important because if we are able to recharge the surface of the local area under every corporation limit or municipal limit, so that the water which falls as rain because of the rain or any such activity, even the water that comes out of the bathroom or any other places that can be used can be put back to the charging of earth, and nature has its own course to rectify all the fouls and fauna what we do and give us a good water. I will just run a video which will talk about the regional balancing and how it can be done. This is my thought process where we can design our drainages in such a way that the water is retained in the in the existing area itself, and that will help us to conserve the water and recharge the bore well or open well. So these are the roads which is having a 5 feet depth of drain, where people can get down and walk across on either side of the shoulder of the road. And this is the cable duct where the cable runs and generates revenue for the municipal corporation. These are the interconnecting ways on either side of the drain shoulder, which is on the shoulder, so that any repair works needs to be done can be done by walking through. And this is the sewage pipe which is running in the center. Rainwater will run along the side, and that is the soak pit. Every 100 feet, if you have a soak pit, the water gets into it and charges the earth. So by running this cable duct, it will help the cable owners to identify the problem, isolate it, reach it locally, and treat it. So this will eliminate the problem of digging the road often. So this particular design will help us to regionally balance the water, and the local borewell or tube well or open well will get charged, so that we don't have to depend on Kaveri 7 stage, 8 stage, 9 stage or any such thing. If we take the case study of Bangalore South itself, I'm taking Bangalore South as a case study because we are talking of generating hydroelectric power in Mekedatu without having water to drink. And we are talking about regenerating the Arkavati river without having water in the drain itself, forget about in the river. So that can be made possible with this kind of design, and also treating the water available from the local vicinity. We have roughly around 3 lakh plus dwelling units in the distance of about 1 kilometer width and to a length of about 10 kilometer long. So if we consider that itself, if 80 people, or rather 80% of the water is rejected, almost 5 MLD of water is generated as waste every day. If we treat that water and leave it to the river, the river gets regenerated and start flowing. And unfortunately, this river starts from Bangalore North, flow via Bangalore West to reach Bangalore South and go to the Mekedatu, where the government is proposing to have a power project. And they even want to build a dam with no water available in that region. So that can be made possible with this water by leading all the treated water into the Arkavati river, so that it passes through to reach Mekedatu, and from there even the dam will get the water and the hydroelectric power project can happen. Similarly, the Bangalore North part can be connected to the same river which gets originated in Nandi Hill, so that from there it flows towards Bangalore West and via Nelamangala and Magdi Road, where it can be connected for recharging. Then, so the river will flow in full swing within a very short period, and without much of expenditure, we can recharge the whole water body. So this is a thought process what we are having, and anybody would like to improvise on it or give any other value addition are welcome to do so. So I will be concluding it from my side, leaving the other time, another 10-20 minutes open for question answer or any such thing to happen. Over to you now. Please ask any queries if you have or any suggestions you want to make. It is welcome. Hello. Unmute yourself and because we are. Yes, Mr. Vipin. Mr. Vipin, you are not audible. Sir, you are not audible.
उनको आप बोलिए कल सुबह 9 बजे लाके सब सबमिट कर देंगे और उनकी कॉपी उनको
नहीं पा रहा हूँ सर।
नर्सरी ठीक है मत रहने दो ना बोल दीजिए
मैं ठीक से नहीं सुन पा रहा हूँ। Anybody wants to
और दूसरी बात वंदना मैडम को बोलो एक वीडियो जो है पीपी उनके लिए डालेगी तो एक नर्सरी के लिए भी आप तैयार करके डालो है ना हाँ आरटीआर करते हैं नहीं उनको चालू कर देंगे तो तभी दूसरे लोग फिर आएंगे ना पढ़ाई होगी सर सिंपल सा एक बार एप्पल ऐसा बोल बोल के फोटोग्राफ दिखा दिखा के अभी रहने दो और लाइटिंग ना मैडम को अपन तो अपनी स्कूल का काम करना पड़ेगा ना मैडम फीस नहीं आ रहा है पेपर करना पड़ेगा बैठे बैठे रहेंगे तो थोड़ी पैसा आ जाएगा
दुबे साहब आपने जो बात कर रहे हैं वो दूसरों को सुन रहा है. If you are talking something personally, close it. Mute yourself and talk ना. If you are talking
डालेंगे उसको उसके बाद हम लोग आएंगे और आपको भी आना है उन मैडम लोगों को बोलना वो सारे 10 बजे आ जाएंगे और आप अपना 12 बजे आना और थोड़ा लंबे समय तक से रहना ठीक है आपकी दादी की इंजेक्शन अभी निकलती रही कि बंद हो गया तो फिर आप उसको देख लेना जैसा भी हो ठीक है और दूसरी बात ये कि
if nobody has anything to say, we can exit from the meeting.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah,
Sir,
tell
can
me.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Mr.
Sir, this
Vipin,
water
you mute
collection and
yourself. You
all.
are talking something outside the meeting.
Sir, this water collection and all we can collect in during rainy season only. So how can we generate the revenue throughout the year?
See, water collection happens, the rain collection happens only during rainy season. But what about the water we send it outside every day? 80% of the water goes out as excreted water. So that water can be treated and left into the river or the local body where every park can have a water resource, water collection points like a pond or any such thing. And even that can be used for educating the kids by showing the aquatic lives and things like that. Or water sports can be made. So almost every day, if you take a colony and even 0.5 mld of water is coming out, that can be used for storing in the pool or created in the park.
क्या है सब मैडम लोग एक साथ आ जाते हैं ना हस्पताल हो रहे बहुत मेरे को भी राव मैडम बोली मैडम हम लोग को अलग आप बोलिए करके सब लोग आते हैं वहाँ पे जितना काम देता है सब मीटिंग होती रहती है उस दिन मुश्किल से मेरे को आरती लोग बताया मैडम लोग का तो मुश्किल से 2-3 कॉपी आई थी छुट्टी की मैडम मेरे कई लोग कर बैठे थे ऐसा मेरे को नहीं
I think I have answered your this thing.
Yes, sir. What you said, I understood, but what I'm asking you is, this will be beneficial to river aquatic life, everything, but how a company can generate revenue throughout the year with this concept, I'm asking.
This you can always take it as a PPP project where you can have water sports and other things done in a public park, which you develop or hold it, and the water conservation also will happen, and fund the money generation is also business will also.
Okay, sir.
Anybody else has any query to ask? Bhupendra, you have to unmute yourself. We are not able to hear you.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, I am from Rajasthan, myself, Upendra Singh. So
Sir.
I think it is a very useful, concept for Rajasthan. So there are so many industries which are surviving with this water crisis. So how we can present ourselves there, sir?
Sir, actually, you can have water bodies created in all the semi community sites, and
Yeah.
the local water can be treated and put into the site so that it will start charging the earth water. Once
Earth water.
once the saturation takes place, you will get sufficient water for all your requirement. You can reverse your present situation in next 5 to 7 years only. It doesn't take enough time to reverse the situation. Because on you are having floods, on the other side you are having shortage of water. So if you have created ponds and other things made available during flood, you can always store that water by diverting it through channel. So once we channelize, that water will charge the earth and will not see the drought situation again.
Okay. So drawing and design detail will be submitted by us. Will be designed by us.
This can happen on a PPP basis. With the government, and you can generate the revenue.
Okay, that is okay.
If government has its own funds, it can do it by itself. If it doesn't, you can take it on PPP model.
PPP model. Actually, my partner already doing this water treatment chemical business. So it is very useful because we have relation with good relation with the industries, good relation, and we are doing water cleaning business also. So
Excellent.
it is very useful. Yeah, that is very useful business. I am already a distributor of Thermex also, water treatment chemicals. So
Excellent. You can take up STP and ETP for all the industries. It can even be a mobile unit. There are smaller units which cannot afford SCP or ETP. You can make truck-mounted SCP or ETP, which we can design and give it to you. You can take the vehicles to the industry, treat it, and give it back to them for use, so that it doesn't get into the earth and pollute the earth crust, or you can recharge the earth also.
Okay. So there are so many projects are going, sir. The biggest project in Rajasthan now running is solar power project. That is also in desert area. So they need water. So I think it's a very good project for them, sir. I can search them, sir. So please send me the details, sir. Any PPT and other details you have. So
Sure.
yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else? Everybody's time is money, and money is time for every one of us. If there is nothing, we will conclude. If we have anything, please do share so that we can make the time useful. I presume, sir. Tell me, sir. Bhupendra, you had something to tell.
Oh, sir, I think everybody is busy somewhere, sir. Nobody asking me any questions. Sir.
I know. So we can conclude so that each one can look into their routine instead of simply sitting in front of system for nothing.
Yeah, please.
I
Yes, sir.
thank
Yes,
all
sir.
of you for joining it and making it a success. Let us take things forward, and
Yeah.
all beginning, and we will make it as a big this thing, so that
Yeah.
it gets benefited. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nice
Thank
meeting,
you.
sir. Nice meeting.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you.
Hello? Hello? Sir, I'm unable to hear you.
Hello?
Is the meeting over?
Sir, actually the speaker has left the meeting.
Oh my God. Okay, fine. So,
Sir,
program
if
is
you
over.
have any query, please drop your mail ID so that I can solve your query, sir.
Oh, no queries and all. He explained, and I thought of asking some question, but I could not able to add up over there. It was disconnected. Anyway,
Sir,
whole
please text your questions, sir, so that I can ask the answer for your questions and I
no,
will
no, no,
mail you.
no, no, there's no question at all. It's only a suggestion.
Yes,
The
sir.
whole area has to be divided into some like zone or zonal wise. Each zones we have to concentrate and collect the water in that particular zone. That was only the best option which I can just affecting. I'm Dr.
Yeah.
Anand.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Sure.
That is only I wanted to get solution. No other
That's it.
question.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, the meeting is over or how, sir?
Yeah, sir. The meeting is over, sir.
Fine, sir. For my mail ID, can you kindly send me the e-certificate?
Yeah, sir. Okay. I will send you, sir.
I'm
Please drop your mail ID, sir.
hantram123@gmail.com.
Sir, sorry.
Anantram
H. Anantram.
123
123.
HANAN
ANAN.
THA
THA.
HANAN
Yes, sir.
hello sir HANAN
Yes, sir.
THARAM Anantram 123
Yes, sir.
@gmail.com.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Your good name, sir?
Sir, Jayant.
Jayant. So you're working as what?
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Okay. You're working as what? Waterproofing. That person. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jayant.